What is up? What is up, y'all? How are y'all today? We got this continuation of. Damn, did I put? Oh, I was like, did I put in the wrong one? We got this continuation of the same project we were building yesterday. I believe we got about halfway through. Damn, I think my keyboard died. But I think we got about halfway through, so we're hopefully going to be able to complete it today, and then hopefully from there I kind of hope to finish it quickly just so that I could end up trying to come up with another project to do. But I think I already have. Well, no, because I don't want to remake the music player. I know it would be good for audio, but it's like a part of me just thinks like I might not never need this, and if I did need it, I probably would just need that specific code. Like I don't think I would need to know it. So I'm like, probably not gonna do that because unless like what I want to do background music for like a website. I mean, it's possible, but I don't know. I don't think that's like, I would be pissed if I'm on my phone, I open a website and I hear background music. I'm like, hell no. Like, what is going on here? Put the volume down. So I think I probably would never need to rebuild that. So honestly, going off of Free Code Camp and what we have built, I think I've rebuilt everything that Free Code Camp already made me build, except for the music player. And then currently right now, he said, sorry to tag you. Oh, what's up? What's up? You tagged me? If you tagged me, I definitely missed it. Unless you mean in Discord. I'm so sorry. Like, if you're talking about in Discord, I don't know what it is, but Discord is just so hard for me to, like, get into. Like, I love that y'all love it. So, like, I'm gonna make it, people come in. Most of the time I say hi. But it's just so hard because it's a big group chat and I can't see nothing. So, like, if y'all ever want to talk to me, just talk, like, separate me, message me separately because I'm probably not gonna respond if it's in the Discord, 'cause, unless I see it, but I normally don't see it. But alright, y'all, we gotta end up running to this damn project. Let's let a couple more people join in. If you're new here, man, I live stream every single day, 12 p.m. EST. We just started. We're gonna get into this calorie counter project, which I gotta actually get my phone ready real quick because I already posted that I'm live right now. So last but not least, because I need this here, and then I don't know if I should put this phone. No, I think I'm gonna have my chat over there. I'm gonna have my chat over there. I think this one I'm probably just not going to put anything, if anything. So everything looks pretty good. I think I got my setup right. I did a couple more steps to try and help me a little bit more today, but who knows? I might fumble the bag. Let's go and jump right into this. Let's fly. Oh my goodness, and there's always something I forget to do before I start my live streams. I'm so sorry, y'all are about to see this. It's like I'll switch the days and everything, but I will never, and I mean never, do my damn sub goal. So my goal amount, I guess, would be 300 and what? I think we're already at 40, so let me do 350. And then we're going to go 1,340. Thank y'all for subbing, by the way. Hold on real quick, because 2026, start the goal. We're done. My bad. That was my fault, definitely. I'm going to see the chat. You said, where are you from? I'm from the USA. You said I got 2 phones. What's up, Anacat? No, yes. Actually, I think should I have my chat over there? Yeah, I think I'll put my chat over here instead. But alright, y'all. Let's jump right into this. So currently, this is what we have so far. We have declared everything. We've made the new entry. We had the append child. I don't know if this is even halfway, because if you look at right here, if you can see, oh, I don't think you can really see it on the screen, never mind. But we have a practice, or we have the actual code all the way at the bottom, which I don't plan on ever looking at. But, unless I need some help. But that don't even look halfway. So we just got to start diving back into this. So the next thing, or the next step that I had written, was something about doing an event listener for new entry. And then, yes, so we got to go back up here, because I remember I was about to do it yesterday, and then I stopped myself. So I think I kind of know. So my neckband is charging, so can't hear properly. It's all good, all good. So we got add entry buttons. I think that's what we're getting to, because if that's the one that is talking about, then here we go. Oops, event listener, and then I believe it's supposed to be click, and then it's supposed to be this cute little arrow thing that I honestly don't know if I'll ever get used to doing, and I think I did it wrong. I think I did it wrong. How did I mess up? Because you do the, oh, I think I need my comma. Okay, almost forgot the comma. So what we're trying to do with this new add button entry, I believe we're trying to just get it to add a new entry. So oh, damn, I almost messed something up. So I'm assuming, well, let me see my next step. I'm assuming I need to declare a variable, because it says declare a variable, And so then that makes sense, but then what am I declaring it for? I think that's probably going to be the hardest part, because I'm assuming I probably would go with like const selected category, but exactly what am I declaring it to? Because we got to see because if we're adding an entry, then in the selected category, this is going to be the add entry button. Whatever category you select, I'm pretty sure is what this is going to equal. So the selected category, whatever's picked, it needs to, oh, I hate loud noises. But you need to add, oof, I hate loud noises, bro. Especially with the way things been going. I don't know if that's a missile. Like, chill out. Alright, we're good. So selected category, it needs to equal, can y'all hear it? Cause that got me messed up. I like loud noises are my biggest fear. I think it's gone. So I think I'm doing the entry drop down, right? I'm assuming I'm doing the entry drop down just for the fact of if I'm doing the add entry buttons, I'm literally thinking about this. I click it, that drop down needs to come, right? Or is the entry drop down? Yeah, because this is the entry drop down. So this isn't like the drop. Oh wait, no, this is the drop down button. So would it be that? Because I was thinking the entry drop down was something else. Oh, or maybe you're trying to basically link it to the entry drop down because, like, okay, let me look at it for a second because I think that's where I'm going wrong. I think you're trying to link it to the empty drop down button, so when you click either one, it will work. So yes, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so that should be entry drop down value, I think, or dot value, I believe, because you're trying to get the what the hell? But because you're trying to get the value, can this like stop? I don't even know if it's supposed to be an uppercase V now. Now that threw me off. So entry drop down, and then is it uppercase D? Oh no. Entry drop down dot value. And then I think that might be it. Or do we keep going? Well, no, because of course we got to do something with the selected category that we have written. But I'm just not sure exactly. I'm not sure exactly what's next. I might need a little bit of help here. I feel like I definitely know something is supposed to be here because you have to use this. Like, you can't just let it sit here after being declared. We haven't done that anywhere else. So, of course, it needs to be something with selected category, but exactly in what? Exactly in what? Because I understand that we're trying to make a new entry button. So you're trying to make it new. Oh. Oh, so we do add the function. Or maybe not. Never mind, because I was going to say, do we do new entry, but... I'm also trying to see... No. I'm not sure. Do they have, like, a specific syntax? I might have to look at what I actually wrote here. Because I feel like it has... Like, let me see. I'm going to go check. Because I think I'm literally blanking. I know I need to use this, but in what? Because the only thing I could think of is, like, is adding the new entry here. But then it's like, if I did that, then what? Because I still need to do the selected category. Unless I put the selected category inside of it, but that wouldn't make sense, I feel like. So let me go and check. Exactly what did I put in there? Create entry? Where the hell does create entry come from? It's not something I declared. Is create entry a syntax? No. Where the hell does create entry? Where the hell does create entry come from? I wasn't gonna get that. Unless it pulled one of those things where we're targeting something that we haven't made yet. Or am I tripping? Create entry. Yeah, I don't see anything remotely around that. That's so weird. Because I clearly wouldn't have got that. Unless that is a syntax. It says $1,000,000 question. Did you do the turnies? No, I didn't. I'm not going to do them because I think I know it. I honestly think I only fumbled that bag just because of the way they worded it. But I do know how to do turny. Or however the hell you pronounce it. I say it every time. I think it's ternaries. I feel like I know how to do it. It's just I was confused. So we got create entry, select the category, and then on top of that too, they're probably gonna keep making me do it in free code camp, if anything. So that repetitiveness should help. Oh my goodness. I kinda wanna look up on MDM docs if that is that like a syntax? I mean, I'm assuming it is, but like why? Or maybe it's not. What the hell? And you know, honestly, sometimes I hate MDM docs because they literally don't understand. Is create entry a syntax? Or maybe eventually I plan to make it a variable? For creating a new record of items varies. Here are some examples of what correct syntax would look like. So then I don't know. I guess this is just what we're going with. I wonder if we're eventually going to make that like into a thing. Because they have create element. But if like create entry by itself is a little bit weird. Oh, you're right. Oh, it just says any. Never mind. No, not right now, but mostly yes. Sorry for the message Discord. Oh, okay. Alright. It's all good. It's all good. I don't know what you did in the message Discord. Alright, so let's move on to the next one. So my next step says something about declaring another add event listener, but this time make it submit. The reason why I wrote that is because I probably wouldn't understand. So now the only other thing I feel like we really would need, well, honestly, all of these are probably going to need event listeners, I think, except for the output. But I think the clear button would need one. Maybe not the budget input, but so I think honestly the last one would have to be the calorie form. Because with the calorie form, if we're submitting, I would assume it would be my calorie form. And then we got to do something like this. And I believe we put E inside of here for the event. Don't know why I remembered that, but that's just something I remembered. And then I believe the goal here, because we're putting E, we want to prevent it from being default. I don't know exactly what that does, but for some reason that's just something I just remembered that I was supposed to do for my calorie form. I think it prevents the form from refreshing the page, like something like that. It says I was replying to someone in my career. Oh, okay. Okay, my bad. I was wondering, I was like, what's going on? Yeah, meaning it's a function you're gonna make. Oh, okay, so it is a function I'm gonna make. So then what the hell? I hate when they like have us do that. Does this look a little bit neater? I've been trying to practice like my neatness when it comes to making like code. And honestly, I don't think it's the best, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Okay, so then I got that part. Okay, so then we should be good for here. Let me look at my next step that I wrote for myself. So now we're finally just sitting here and we're going to declare 3 more variables. Okay, so I remember these. So we got to declare 3 more variables. So we got to go, I think, budget. But I don't really remember what that has to equal. So we're going to leave that there. What was my other variable I need to declare? I don't really remember what the value is supposed to be for any of these. But I do remember that these are definitely supposed to be used. So we'll just kind of let them be for now. And then I gotta do total exercise calories. I think these ones are supposed to be at 0 because you need to be putting that input in yourself. But then this one is where it gets a little bit tricky. And I do, wait, is this right? Total calories. I think I created it, so I'm confused. Let total what's not working here? What is not working there? Total food calories. Oh, it's probably because of this one up here. Okay, never mind. So I remember this one specifically because I had took a second note on this because I was so confused what the parse integer was doing. So I know we need a parse integer, but now I know what it does. It basically translates I'm about to write something in there, which I don't recall what it is, but it's gonna be something like entry drop down dot value. I don't know if that's the right answer, but it's something like that. But when you do parse integer to that, I guess it turns that string number, because it's gonna have a number, but it's gonna be a string, but it's turning that string number into an actual number, like a valid integer. So this is like, oh, so this is basically gonna be the bottom of the screen. Like when they show, wait, I don't even think mine shows that. Oh yeah, they do. Okay, never mind. I was like, what the hell? So I gotta think, I don't know if you just immediately go parse integer? And then you go in here. Is it drop down? No. The budget can't be the drop down. The budget can't be the drop down value. I mean, if it is, then shoot, lucky guess, I guess. I'm not sure. The budget cannot be the drop down value. You know, like that just wouldn't make sense. Because I'm like, if we already did something with the budget, so that wouldn't make sense. Someone said, oh yes, I started teaching JS, so my twin brother today, hackathon team is making, hey, that's what's up. That is what's up. I wish I had someone in my family that would like do it with me too, man, but I don't know, I think too many people are afraid because they think it's like, you need to be smart. And I always try to tell people, I'm like, you don't need to be smart, you just need to be consistent. You know, like you can be going against someone who's like the smartest person ever, but if they only do it once a week and you do it every day for 30 minutes, you're gonna surpass them. And it's not even about surpassing them, but it's like, you're gonna learn it either way. So I'm doing parse integer to exactly what? Since this is specifically the budget, I doubt it is the entry drop down value. I thought it was, but then no, I don't. So now I gotta kind of look around. Oh, you know what? But that would be weird. So is it budget input? Because that would be weird because it's like we're already doing the budget. Oh, it's different. I'm stupid. We declared two different things. So now we need to actually get the budget. So then why the hell did we declare this? I mean, I guess for this moment. Right? Because I'm assuming if we're doing budget, I'm assuming it has to link to the other budget. Because doing the entry drop down value wouldn't make sense because we already have it doing something over here. So imagine being like, okay, but outside of these functions, we're gonna do it again. It's like, and that's even worse because it's just like drop down. So why the hell would we turn that into a number? Or maybe we'll probably do that later. Maybe that's why I was thinking of that. I'm not sure, but I think it would have to be the budget input only because I'm gonna have to go on the easy route. It says budget. So I feel like I could be wrong, but I think I thought very well through this. I don't know. I'm assuming I have to do dot value though. I'm assuming I have to do dot value because budget input is just budget. So wouldn't you have to get the value of what the budget input is? Have we even used budget input? So how the hell does it even have a value? I don't even know. I don't even want to think about it. I could be right or I could be wrong. I could be right or I could be wrong. But I'm assuming now, because I feel like what I just said was valid. It's like, how would you know if it has a value or not, especially if we haven't used it for real? I think that's when the or 0 would come in, right? So it doesn't pop up as a null. Or not a null, so it doesn't pop up as a nan. Like, not, I forgot what the hell a nan is, but I think that just means like, damn, what the hell does a nan mean? I get it so mixed up with null, undefined. Like, I just honestly, I put all three of them in the same category, which I guess isn't bad because, like, all three of them are falsy. I assume nan is falsy. I have no idea. Okay, so I think I'm supposed to do, I'm sorry, I'm trying to look for my, like, I'm looking for this, for my damn or sign, and I was looking all over my keyboard. So I'm assuming I'll go 0. And that's just because we don't want it to pop up as a nan. Or a null. Is it a null? Because it says null here. I don't know. I'm tripping. He's saying, oh, who are we watching? Says, I think every full stack dev has watched him once in their coding life. Oh wait. Damn, I'm missing everything. Prevent default stops the page from refreshing. It's good practice. Oh, yeah. It says, by the way, I really recommend Super Simple Dev if you want to learn full stack dev. He teaches everything. I tried Super Simple Dev, but the fact that it's like a video, I don't learn well with videos. I'm a big reader. Like, I need to read it, highlight it, take notes. Like, learning through videos is so hard for me. Today was very basic though. Variables and data types. Recommend him. I think every full stack dev has watched him once. How long does it take? Okay. Now y'all are getting into there. Oh, so nan is not a number. Oh my goodness. I'm like, why do I link it? I literally link nan to like not defined. Like when I see nan, I'm just like, oh, okay, that just like I'm like, that means that there's nothing. So we don't want it to be nothing. So let's put a 0. It's like, no. Well, technically, I guess, because it's not a number, but it's like not, but it's not that it's not nothing. It's just not a number. So let me finally, continue this. So we finally declared this. This should honestly be the easy part. Well, not even, because we have to do another parse integer. And like I said, the reason why I know this is because I was prepped for it. I got afraid that it was gonna end up like coming to get me. So let me finally get into, I think, my step 10. I don't know what step we're on for a loop. I have to make a for loop and something with something. That's so I barely even wrote anything. So here, I'm pretty sure we're going for the like what is next? I'm pretty sure we're going for the, if we're doing a for loop, right? That was the only thing I wrote in my step for real. I don't know why. Maybe because I didn't want to give myself too much. Well, I did write something second, but I think that was just the condition. So if we're going a for loop, I'm assuming it wouldn't make sense to be targeting anything up here. So I think my condition, because I don't want to look at, I think it would be categories, but how does it go? Of categories in category? I don't remember how to write that. I think it's like no, not of. Bro, can I stop saying of? It's like something, it's like something categories in categories. Or something category in categories. That's it. That's all it is. But then where the hell does category come from? Because we did it here. I'm assuming we're probably targeting this section. Oh wait, I think I could delete this. I finished that. But we're going categories in category. So yeah, because we have to target, okay, so that targets the breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Right. But it doesn't explain to me what category is. Well, I guess it just says any, so maybe it's not really a thing. So if I'm doing something in category, something in categories, why can't I remember what the first syntax is? I know what of is. Because let me just write what I know. I think it's supposed to be, I don't know if it's categories in category or category in categories. But I think it's category in categories. I mean, it just makes sense. I would hope it's written like this. I mean, it goes through, but it doesn't look right. I remember there being another syntax. Category in categories. Bro, why can't I remember the syntax? It's this most simple part. Category in categories. 12:25. I'm just kidding. It just starts counting the time. If y'all are new here, man, hit that subscribe button. Currently trying to make this calorie counter project, man, be super dope. If we can get to 1,350 subscribers by the end of the stream, that would be truly, truly amazing. And definitely check out my YouTube videos as well when you are free. Definitely. Someone said, Marcy's journey, I really recommend you to teach someone after you have moved on to frameworks to keep your fundamentals sharpened. Oh no, definitely. That would be the goal. That would definitely be the goal later down the line. I think I finally just understood, and I think it's a let. What the hell is this? Are they trying to tell me hell no? Remove unused declaration for category. Oh, hell no. Get the hell out of here. I just want to see what they were going to say. You're not giving me no damn quick tip. The heck? Wait, do they give you tips for other stuff? Oh. Did they just tell you when to be right, though? I didn't even know they did that. They don't tell you for every single one, now. They only tell you for little stuff. Oh, wait, never mind. I didn't even know they did stuff like this. Inline variable? I want to click it, but like I swear, if I do, watch the whole thing change. It says, I don't know what you're trying to do. Is categories an array? I think she's trying to use it as a reference. I currently, as of right now, I'm trying to sum all the calories. I think I'm trying to sum all the calories. Because at first I thought I had category declared, but then I realized that we don't. So I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I'm taking it from here. Oop, what the hell? Because the input container, what the hell is the input container? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm taking it from there because the input container, isn't that what numbers we're writing? Or something like that? I don't even know anymore. I do not even know. I think it's what the hell we're writing in there. We did something where you transfer that into a number. So I think right now we're trying to add up all the calories. But I kind of don't know where to go from here. This is all I had in my notes. I just put for loop, let categories in categories. I mean, not let. I just put categories in categories, and that's why I got confused. Use map or reduce. I'm not used to map or reduce. I'm just not. Unless like eventually I use it, I'm not used to it. I honestly don't know what the hell that's supposed to be. But now, I think now this is when I finally need to target that. But am I doing container? Or am I doing... Because, like, I don't know exactly what I need to declare, but I know something needs to equal basically what I wrote up here at some point. Something needs to equal what I basically wrote up here. So, of course, that probably would mean I would have to declare variable, but exactly what variable? And is it categories in category? Or is it categories or category in categories? I'll never know. Oh, you know what? I just realized. I think I'm going for... Because if I'm adding up... Okay, hold on. I gotta talk out loud. If I'm going to be adding up the sum of the calories, I basically would need to get whatever this is, like the input contain whatever the numbers we're putting in. And that's probably what I'm declaring. So what I do, like entries, for instance, equals categories category. Because, no, that doesn't make sense, does it? Well, I mean, either way, I can name it whatever I want. So entries equals category category, because I think I'm trying to get the entry. And then am I doing... What? How do I... Because I feel like I have to do a query selector, but like where? Do I just go dot query selector? Like, how does that work? Because I feel like I have to do a query selector for this specific entry, because we're trying to target the entry, so we're not targeting the actual entry yet. So I'm assuming, are we starting from up and down? I feel like I need to get the entry. But I only remember doing dot query selector to a document, but that wouldn't make sense to put document dot query selector. Maybe you're still able to query select there? Document dot query selector. So I'm trying to get the sums. Sorry, if y'all are new here, I'm trying to add up all the sums of the calories. Maybe you just go dot. Maybe you don't need a document. I've only ever done it to a document. Query selector, and then I'm assuming we just go... Damn, it's on my eye. And I think when you do query selectors, that's when you need to do the dot and the hashtag or whatever. And I think... Is it a dot? Yeah, because this is a class list that we added. So I'm assuming we're targeting whatever the hell is going on up here. So we're doing dot entry, which is why it's called entries. I'm not sure. That feels like I could have done something wrong. Let me see. You're saying, is categories an array? It says, yep, map will be much better. Categories that for loop is a var, so category can be X if you want. It's just a way for you to select each item. You're not storing an index category, and then the object at the index. What are you building? I'm building a calorie counter. It says, is it this trying to do total calorie equals calories of each category? Categories ain't an array, girl. It's an object. What's the overall project? It is a calorie counter. Oh, I think someone already answered that. Hello, what is up, Vicky? Is an object but for n iterates through objects. You can do object.entries to make it an array and map over. Yeah, I was gonna say eventually I'm getting into, well, you said for n, but I was gonna get into for each. Doesn't for each do that? Or does for each not? Because my next step was to get into for each. So then maybe I'm misexplaining what exactly I'm targeting then. Because I don't think I'm trying to, then maybe I'm not trying to get it from the object. Because what my next step was going to do was going to be like entries, something with for each. I'm not sure what was going to be next. And then eventually get back into parse integer. So maybe I'm confused exactly where I'm targeting. But then you get into the input type, like stuff like that. Or maybe I could be tripping. Maybe I could be tripping. I mean, I could check my my reference code. For each is the array, I guess. For each is the array. For each can iterate through every item in an array, but you're using the for in, which allows iteration through objects. So maybe I'm tripping then, because I don't think that maybe we're not targeting this. Maybe we're not targeting this, because I thought we were, but I feel like you guys are right. But my reference code, I don't think it says, my reference code doesn't say to do, I mean, not to do, what the hell? My reference code doesn't say to target it by object. So maybe I'm tripping exactly what I'm targeting. Maybe I'm tripping. Unless I missed something. Did I miss, like, was I supposed to make an array and I just never did? Because like I said, I still have this up here. So then what the hell is this doing? Is it just doing nothing because I don't have an array? I'm not too positive. I mean, let me go look at my reference code. I believe this is how I wrote it in my reference. So we have this functions, yeah, because I put categories here. Unless I messed this part up. Did I even put categories on my function? What was that? That was a new entry. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong one. So function, create entry. Oh, that's where my function is. Did I never write that? I think that's why I went wrong, because I don't think I ever wrote that. Where is that at? Actually, I can't even see it. Oh, that's probably why I went wrong here. Because I never created this. Or am I tripping? What the hell? Oh, I think I did, but I named it something different. I don't want to start changing stuff around and I get confused. I think I named mine's new entry. But this one was named create entry. Oh, so that's why I was getting confused for a second. I mean, I don't know if that fixes anything that we were talking about, but this fixes something else. And then did I actually create that div? Yes, I created that div, I did the categories, I did the class list. But for some reason, I named this one weird. So I knew I was getting the function. But still, so I gotta put category in here. I missed that part. So I don't know if that helps anything. But I missed category in that part, and then that means I need to delete this. And I need to put new, I accidentally changed the name of my thing, but whatever. It should be fine. And I guess that's what that is. Because I kept saying that, I'm like, I'm supposed to declare this variable up here. And I'm supposed to put it in here, but it was throwing me off. Because like my steps told me to put something else. Alright, so we fixed that. But I still don't know what the hell's going on with this. But, so then I'm just going to go entry. Oh, wait. No, yeah, so my bad. I meant to look further. So it doesn't look like we have an array anywhere. And then when you finally come down here, this is what it is. I don't know what they're doing. But then they do the for each, they do the parse. Hold up, shoot. If I'm at my reference code, I better pay attention because I might forget what the hell I need to write. Hold on. Total calories. Just start zooming in. Yeah, so it says const entries equals categories, category, query. So I don't know why they do that. Oh, woof, that would have got me, y'all. Y'all see that? That would have got me and that would have had me messed up for a dummy long. I'm so happy I just looked at that. Jeez. That was something else. This is like cheating, bro. Okay, I'm done. I'm done looking. Well, I might look one more time. There's no all here, so don't get mixed up, Marzi. There's no all here. But I don't know why they do it like that. Apparently it works. Because this code actually works. So I don't know why they wrote that. If that's not how it's supposed to be written. Now, let me try to remember. Let me try to remember what I did. Quick, go as fast as you can. Honestly, oh shoot, my laptop's already dying? Damn. This is absurd. My laptop dies every stream. Literally every stream. He said they also used 4N. Am I tripping? Did I not see 4 each? Or is it like later? Oh wait. What does it say 4N? I see 4 each. I mean, maybe it comes like a little bit more down. 4 N. Unless you're talking about like up here, like 4N. Is that not what I wrote? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what y'all could be talking about. I'm a little bit confused. Let me see. It says, what categories are you attempting to do in this loop? Get all the categories and add them up. I'm assuming I'm getting all the categories, like the total exercise, the total food calories. I think that's it though. I think I'm just getting the total exercise, the total food. I'm doing I believe that's it in reality. Like, and we're still doing other stuff in there, but I don't think it's like we're adding up every single thing, because I think it's already getting added, is it not? Oh yeah, I already did that. So then now I'm confused what you guys are talking about. Unless you were saying I don't need a 4 each at all. Oh, you're saying, but I'm using the 4N. Okay, so never mind. So you guys are saying I am using the 4N, which allows iteration through the objects, but then my 4 each is iterating through every item in the array. So you're saying that that's like not possible? What are you attempting to do in this for loop? Why not just do let key in object? Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I just am doing it the way I was taught. Getting cursor would help. No, I'm pretty good without cursor. I think I'm doing fine. I think it's just, the thing is like y'all are probably good. I think the thing is that y'all are probably used to seeing the code a certain way, or think of like easier ways to do it. But either way, the way I'm doing it still works. It might not be like the way you guys would write it, but like, it would be different if I was literally writing something that isn't about to work. But it's like, it's working, so I don't see the issue. So we're gonna go entry, I think, right? I'm trying to remember what I saw. It says, no, you're good. All right, thank you. I was gonna say, because I'm like, I think I'm doing it just fine. It matches up to what's going on here. And then I think this is where I finally get into this part. Drop that down. Something like that. I hope so, because this looks a little bit off. It says, hi there, what's up? Did someone say tutoring? I'm dead. I think so. It said tutoring for $5, but the problem is I got no time. I mean, honestly, probably would have took the deal. But I literally had no time. I mean, honestly, I didn't do anything wrong, so I feel like I don't really need the tutor. Like, it would be different if I messed something up. It's just I'm writing it a little bit different than what y'all are probably used to. But either way, I'm getting to the point. I probably explained it wrong, though. So I think we're going calorie value equals... Someone said, don't let chat totally persuade you. Definitely chiming in every now and then, but enjoying the process. No, thank you, man. Thank you. No, I know. Sometimes when chat comes in and they start trying to tell me I'm doing something wrong, I start thinking I am. I'm like, hold up. Like, let me start regrouping. I'm like, I could be. But then I end up looking at my practice code. I'm like, come on. I'm like, but the problem is, though, is that I did only, like, I'm learning how to make it a certain way. And then I do plan on implementing different ways. That's why I keep all these projects, like, here. So... I don't know, but they got me, man. I thought I was doing something wrong. I'm in the USA if you're talking about me. Unless you're talking about the dude they just messaged. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I think you're talking about the dude they just messaged. I'm not sure. It may be possible. So I think at this point, now we're doing the query selector again, but we're doing input type equals. Because we need to only be getting a certain input type, which I think would be... If we're specifically trying to do math right now, I mean, if we're specifically trying to add, it says indenting is on point, thank you, I'm trying my hardest. Honestly, if it wasn't for, like, this right here, like, I'm not looking exactly at the reference code, but I could kind of see where they're spacing. I feel like I started to understand. So we're doing the parse integer. I'm assuming from here, I'm assuming it has to be another query selector. Something dot value, or no. Yeah, I think it has to be something that I value, but then we gotta make sure. Bro, what are we doing it to? I have no idea. Intent. Oh, I thought I was reading something, a different comment. By the way, y'all, we were on day 40, so A, hit that subscribe button. I think I'm going entry dot query selector? Entry dot query selector. And then I think this is where I get into the input. You say you just right click and format code. I need to learn how to do that. I honestly need to learn how to do that. You say right click and format code. Is it like a thing that pops up? What the heck? Can I see my whole thing? Peek. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, oh. Are you kidding me? This has always been here? Hold on. So you're telling me if I go... Oh, wait. You know what? I actually copied and pasted that from ChatGPT to just get it ready. So it's probably already formatted well, but... Okay, let me stop before they fucking fuck my shit up. But definitely because I know about it. Now that's pretty good. You gotta tab stuff in functions or loops. So you gotta tab stuff in functions or loops. I just figured to put it... Like, put a space over if it's not connected. If that makes sense. Well, I guess technically this would be connected, but I don't know. I just feel like it probably makes more sense to, like, keep it more spaced apart. But then go to the new subs, though. We're at 1,348. That'll be super dope. If we can get to 1,350, hey, that'll be what's up. So I think here, I'm targeting the input. But specifically, what input are we targeting? I'm not sure. And I don't know if I do this or am I doing this. Whatever. Either way, we'll figure that out. We'll honestly figure it out. It's either we do the curly brackets or we're doing the regular brackets. I feel like it's probably says anything in... Oh, perfect. Hold on. I think it's this one. He says you need to choose a configuration for formatting. Do that after screen. Oh, okay. So then I'll probably... Yeah, so I'll do that after screen because I got nervous. When it did what it did, I was like, never mind. We're not doing this here. That anything in this should be tabbed. Oh, so like... Hold up. Are you saying something like this? Like, it should be like that? That's ugly. But it oh, wait, no. Maybe I don't... Maybe it could touch it? I don't know. But that don't look right to me. I mean, but it probably is right, honestly. So that sucks. But, I mean, hopefully I could get a good formatter to where I don't gotta even worry about that for real. Because hell no. So I'm doing specific input. I'm assuming I'm going type. And if specifically, if I'm doing... did I even do that right? Is it supposed to, are you supposed to do that? I think it's supposed to be equal. I think specifically it might be in another quote. Would it be number? Oof, that don't look right. Okay, hold on. Would it be, oh wait, I think it's because I already did it in that, so I think I'm doing it like this. So we're doing the number because, yes, if we're trying to get a number, I mean, hold on. Give me a second. Let me try to regroup. We have an entry. Specifically, we're targeting the numbers. But I think the numbers are coming back in strings, so we need the parse integer to make it a number. Tell me I didn't say that right. And I probably didn't. And it's okay. Let's keep pushing. You said tab at the starting point of the line. Yeah. Oh, that's disgusting. That's gonna be trash. Oh, maybe you guys really... Wait, you know what? I just realized something. Oh, actually, never mind. So I was looking at my keyboard and I was like, what is going on? But never mind. Oh, I was just learning about, like, in the IT class thing that I was doing. I honestly should have recorded it now that I think about it. But I was taking, like, this IT class or this IT support. And it was talking about, like, the QWERTY keyboard. Like, how it's at the top of the keyboard is QWERTY. Like, the fact that they said that and I had no clue was insane. Then the even crazier part is that apparently this isn't even the most proficient keyboard. Like, there's more proficient keyboards out there that are not common. I'm like, why? And honestly, I would be afraid to switch. You know what I mean? Like, that would be insane. All right, anyway, sorry. Back to my code. I think the Prettier extension is just part of VS Code now, so when the pop-up comes up, just select Prettier. Oh, I was going to say, because I definitely downloaded Prettier here. I don't think... Oh, y'all can't see it in the bottom right, but I don't know how to use it. Because I always thought using Prettier, it just does it. Okay, sorry. Let me do that. I mean, not please. Like, not to y'all, but to myself. So I'm assuming I'm going another if loop. Because if I'm my memory... I actually don't know. But I'm doing an if loop. Specifically of what? I'm not sure. And this looks so ugly, bro. Okay, let me see my notes. Let me see my notes, because I definitely took a note for this. Well, I would hope so, honestly. Now that I'm thinking about it, I probably didn't. I just want to try my notes first before having to, or getting the urge to just look at what the hell I wrote, because I'm not going to get this. Please. Okay, so we got this. Oh, perfect. Okay, I have my notes right here, specifically for this one. So the goal is to loop through each category. Why didn't I just write this down? The goal is to loop through each category, get all the entry divs in that category. Have I done that? For each entry, grab the calories input value and convert to a number. Okay. Otherwise, add to total foods. What? Oh, damn, I'm kind of goated with this step. I forgot I even wrote this here. For formatting, right-click and format document to format style. No, yes, I was told that I would have to set that up, though. Unless you're talking about because I've installed Prettier, I could do that. He said, why do you have notes? I have notes because I currently am, like, I know enough JavaScript, I feel like, to make a website. But when it comes to, like, JavaScript to make a project, like, I was able to do all this. Like, come on, don't play me. I was able to do all this a little bit. Like, I was able to do it with steps. Like, but steps that I wrote, not steps that someone else wrote. So I went through the code, made my own steps, went through it, and then now I finally need a little bit of help, and now I'm getting attacked. Come on, Nohan, come on. You say when you have time, definitely catch out the cursor ID because it can help. No, I don't plan on using cursor. I really don't. I feel like the only reason why I'm asking questions out loud is just because I have a chat and I would want my supporters to, you know, interact with me. If I have a question, answer the question, you know what I mean? It's not like I really need the answer. I'm just asking in the sense of like, well, I mean, it would be nice to get the answer, but it's like, you know, we got chat here. So it's like, I want y'all to talk. You know what I mean? Do you need to add dot value? What are you parsing in? No, yes, eventually. Oh, shoot, I forgot. I forgot my dot value. Oh, shoot. Oh, wait, do I do dot value inside or outside? Did I do my dot value inside or outside? I think it's outside. And then why is my quote outside of here? I think my quote... Wait, why do I have two? Hold on, this is throwing me off. This is throwing me for a damn loop right now. Because we got this closing off here. This closes off here. Then this goes input, close. Why the hell is there two? I mean, I get that it's coming from here, but that's not what it looks like on my phone. Whatsoever. I'm confused there. I guess we're just gonna have to leave it. I honestly don't care. There's something going on here. I don't know if I'm supposed to delete this. The heck? I might have to look at my reference code. Ginger and the others for the query selector. Add like this dot value. Oh yeah, I did that, got that. One is for parse integer, the other is for the query selector. Okay, so now we're finally getting into this if loop. And what the hell was my note saying? Or not my note, but my step. So it's saying if the category. So I guess I'm going category equals, I don't know if I'm supposed to do 3, but whatever, we'll see. Would you do 3? Because I think, would you do 3? Would you do 3? I don't know if it's 3 or if it's 1, but I believe you're going 3 at that point, normally. And I'm pretty sure I put it in a quote. I don't know if that's true. Pretty sure I put it in a quote. So if category equals exercise, for instance, I think I'm doing... Am I doing total exercise calories would be plus equaled to what? I think it's total exercise calories would be plus equal to what? Damn. Total exercise calories would be plus equal to what? Sorry, I thought someone commented, but no. Fairly enough, nobody commented. If you are new here, though, definitely hit that subscribe button. Let me see exactly what subs I'm at. We're at 1,349, y'all. We just need one more subscriber. That would be amazing. So okay, so at least I know this part. Oops. At least I know this part. Oh, wait, did I just... Oh. Is this supposed to be, no, yeah, plus equal. Sorry. Sometimes I get that syntax a little bit messy. But I need to see exactly what it is. Or is it something that I'm creating? Yeah, I think it might be something I'm creating. Yeah, because it's not going to be budget. It's not going to be calorie form. So maybe it's something, but then if I'm making it, then it's like, oh, I'm stupid. My calorie value. How could I forget that, bro? Okay, now we can get into the rest. So then else should be total food calories. Okay, geez, I was like, what am I equaling that to? Plus equals. I'm fumbling the bag today. And then we gotta go calorie value. Again. Oh, I forgot to uppercase. And hopefully close this off. That was something else. I honestly thought we were gonna be able to finish this project today. But I do believe I have to hop off very soon. Just because, well, not very soon, but like in probably 10, 20 minutes. 10 minutes, actually. Because I've been on for about an hour. But we don't have too much left. As you can see, like, we're almost done here. We are almost done here. But lastly, now I think we just got to get into not even sure. I gotta think. Because if we're adding them all up. So we added them all up. Now we're getting, so this is like the total value of the calories. This is basically putting it all together. This is the total value of the calories. Now we got to think, what is next? If we're doing the total value, I guess if you're thinking about it like when the calorie counter was working, I think it was the remaining calories, right? So I think that's what we're getting at. But we don't have a const, so maybe I'm declaring that. I'm assuming I'm going const remaining calories. Something like that, but equals what though? Remaining calories would equal the math of something happening. Because your remaining calories would have to be your total calories. Your remaining calories would have to be your total calories that were exercised. Some like that. I don't know. No, not that were exercised, but I'm trying to think like, because if you have a certain amount of calories, let's say you ate them all, and then you exercise like 500 of them off, there needs to be something that is like, this is your remaining calories. So would it be, but then either way though, if you actually end up doing no exercise, there still is a remaining calorie. So it's kind of like exactly what is that equaling? Not even positive, but I feel like it definitely is math. At least it has something to do with math. So we got this here, we got the parse integer. I know it has something to do with these two. I could just feel it, but it's just like exactly what. Because I can't tell if they're minusing or are they adding together. But then there's also something I feel like that would, like I said, there has to be something that's minusing though. Because if you're getting the remaining calories, there needs to be some form of subtraction. But I'm just trying to think because I understand, but maybe we'll get into that later, but I understand that if you're eating the calories and then you're exercising, then there needs to be some form of subtraction there. But I don't think you're just outright subtracting food calories and exercise for the remaining calories. Or are you? What the hell is that? Real quick, I want to see what am I targeting in here. Daily calorie budget. So, I mean, the ID for this one is budget. And this is the daily calorie budget. So you would have to do, oh, I think I just figured it out. So you're doing the budget as in whatever you put in there. Let's say you do 2,000 calories. So you're doing the budget because you wrote what's in the budget. Now, are you doing plus or minus? I think it'll be minus because if you're writing 2,000 in there, and then you have like 500 calories, but I keep saying categories. Calories, I believe what you're doing is you got the budget, you're minusing from the food calories, but are you really minusing from the exercise calories? That's why I'm getting confused, but maybe that comes later. So we could do food calories because you got that. You're gonna minus your budget from what you eat. You eat in. But then I guess then yeah, it probably would be a plus. Plus total exercise calories would be the wave. I think that's it. I think that might be it for the remaining calories, right? Because you're doing plus. I'm trying to do like genuine math, but for some reason my brain is like, because I already know that. So let's say your budget is 2,000. You're gonna minus the 500 you got from calories, but then plus the total exercise. That just feels weird. So what if I worked out 500, and then I ate 500? I'm doing 2,000 minus 1,000. That wouldn't make sense. It would be minus 500. So would it be equals or is it straight plus? I think I'm doing my math wrong. But I think it will work. Sorry, I'm coming back to the comments now. I didn't know if anyone was like, says, yo, Marzi, does free code can provide good teaching style? I think it does good for HTML and CSS. JavaScript, probably not. Both are good if you want to stay consistent. Total calories, what do you have already spent? Gives you the remaining calories, yes. So, hey, Marzi, what are you working on? I'm working on this calorie counter. One suggestion I'll give, don't get distracted. Oh, you're talking to someone else. So I think I may have gotten that right, but I'm building a calorie counter. I think, like I said, I'm just getting confused in the sense of, but someone did make it a little bit more clear, like Vicky. She, well, I don't know, but you basically said total calories would be, or what you have already spent is your remaining calories. So I guess I see why you would add them both together. But I don't know, it just feels wrong, but I guess it makes sense. That's what I was thinking, right? I was thinking that it was minus, but I think it's plus, man. I don't know why, but a part of me thinks it's plus. Part of me thinks it's plus, but I was thinking minus too, but I think the only problem is that you can't do minus because then let's say my food calories were less. Because I think my biggest thing is like if my food calories were less than my exercise calories, then that would be invalid math, wouldn't it? So that's why I don't think so. I don't think so because it's like it would be invalid math if I ate 1,000 calories. I mean, no, if I ate 500 calories of food, but then I only worked out 1,000 calories, then it's like I would be negative 500. I mean, I guess that just means I would be in a deficit. I don't know. I mean, I could check my reference code, but I feel like a part of me thinks it should be a plus. I forgot what my logic was for it. Oh, I think it's basically what Vicky was saying, which would be you're doing, I mean, what the hell? I think what Vicky was saying is that you're doing the total calories. You're saying aren't total exercise calories you spent on exercise? Basically, yes. But I think it would be plus, though, just because I think you're doing the total calories minus the budget. Vicky, if you're still here, explain what that is, because I feel like you're right. Because if you're trying to get the remaining calories, I think you have to add all the calories you've done. But it feels wrong though, because it's like I feel like it should be minus, but I don't think it would make sense. Because then you're minusing 2,000 minus your food calories minus the exercise. I have no clue. Let me look at my reference code. Maybe you could be right. I mean, my reference code says, oh yeah, so look, my reference code says to do the plus, but I'm not really sure why you would do the plus. I'm not really sure why you're doing the plus. That's crazy. And I didn't even write anything for that one. I'm surprised because I'm looking at it, I'm like, I don't see. Oh, I guess I did write it. So it says budget minus food eaten plus exercise burn. Oh! Okay, so okay, so now we got this. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but this is where we were going wrong. So you're doing the budget minus the food eaten plus the calories burned. So we got to remember that I guess this is the calories being burned, not like, I mean, I think we kind of understand it in the sense of like, yes, these are the total calories, 500, but it's like, I guess it means, well, no, actually, that still kind of confused me. Because if it's being burned, then why are we doing plus? But I don't know, that's basically what I wrote. You're doing plus the exercise burned for some reason. Budget minus food. Budget minus food eaten plus exercise. I honestly should have came to this page first so I could have finished this quicker. You're saying if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you could. I mean, the reference says what it says, but I feel like I'm kind of leaning towards what you're saying too, because it's weird to be like plus. I don't know. I have no clue. But I guess I see it as well because you're doing it plus the exercise burned. Because you could potentially eat more calories in one day, so if you burn more than during the day. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what my answer was. But then again, wouldn't that just mean you're in a calorie deficit? So if it was a negative number, wouldn't it still be correct? Or a plus can go, but should be total food calories plus exercise calories? Well, I think no matter what, though, you gotta minus it from the budget. Because the budget is the budget is going to be what your limit is for today. So if you're like, I want to get 2,000 calories in for today, you're going to have to minus that by what you've been eating. Hopefully what you've been eating adds up to 2,000. But that's why I'm like, how does this part make sense? But I mean, I guess it does. It's just, I don't know. It's like a weird way to explain it. But I think I understand it. I just don't know how to say it. Which is like the worst thing ever. You said I love this math debate. Says or plus can go there like that. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm pretty sure like plus would work, but I'm wondering does minus work too though? Like technically would minus work because then it would just come out as negative. All that means is that you would just be in a calorie deficit, would it not? If the total exercise calories were smaller. But maybe it's because you're probably gonna break it down later. I mean, that's the only thing I could think of. Maybe you go to break it down later. And then that's probably what works. Oh no, not even. I think that might just be it. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it for now. I guess I'm coming back later. I'm gonna be coming back. I want to see how much we have left. We actually don't have too much left. I wish I could have finished it today. But man, there was so much going on. Like, I feel like if earlier everybody wasn't trying to tell me that I was doing something wrong, because I was freaking out for like, I think I was like going through it for like 7 minutes. We probably could have finished the damn project. We'll leave it for now. We'll figure it out. I don't know, because I'm just wondering like, I know that the plus works because clearly the reference worked, right? But I'm just thinking, would minus work at all? I think that's just where I'm kind of at. I'm just sad my question wasn't answered. What budget represents? Oh, budget represents, so basically, let me go show it real quick because I'm better at showing it than saying it. But budget represents up here. So you got the daily calorie budget. So it's like you're writing how much calories I'm assuming you want to hit for the day. So you're like, I want to hit 2,000 calories. It can be less or more. So like if I were to put 2,000 in here and let's say I ate 500 calories, basically, and I put it for breakfast, like I ate 500 calories, it's going to tell me you need to eat 1,500 more. But then if I put 2,000 calories for my breakfast, then it's going to say 0. You don't need to do nothing no more. But if I do 2,500 throughout the thing, then it's going to be like negative 500. You went over your calorie budget, if that makes sense. So the budget is literally what you are putting for your, I guess, your limit for the day. Damn, why'd all the chats just start scrolling like that? So I think that's what that is, right? I'm assuming I explained that correctly. But thank y'all, man, to the new subscribers, man. We ended up getting to 1,348. We were at 1,349, but sometimes like things go iffy, especially when people can see that like I'm live and they probably follow through a YouTube short or they follow through like a video, so they'll probably just unsubscribe. But we're at 1,348. Would have been super cool if we could hit 1,350. But y'all, this is finally where the Q&A ends up coming in. So if y'all have any questions, definitely go and ask away. So maybe change budget to total calories to be more convenient. Well, the reason why I named it budget is because if you look at the HTML, it's called daily calorie budget. So for me, it's kind of like personally, I feel like I can understand it by calling it budget. Maybe daily calorie would be more helpful. But I feel like, for me, it makes more sense because if this is the budget and then it's called the daily calorie budget, I'm just assuming budget would be the wave. Especially, too, because we have too much damn code written inside of here that has calorie in it. That, like, I'm tired of putting, like, total calories and then doing exercise calories, food calories, and then freaking, what other thing do we have? Calorie form. I think we even wrote something else somewhere. It's like, I'm tired of using the damn word, remaining calories. Like, using that word calorie is insane. Does it make some sense now? Or make some sense? I now understand their expression. Okay. So then, that's definitely helpful. Definitely helpful. Says your Discord has become a counseling center. No, definitely. And I'm okay with that, man. That's literally the goal, in all honesty. But definitely, man, if you are new here, like at least one person hit that sub button, man. We're about to be at 1,350. That would be super damn dope if we can get at least one person. Do I post a video today or no? I don't think I do. I post a video tomorrow, though, at 8 p.m. EST, and it's going to be, oh, thank you so much, Virgo. I just realized you hit that subscribe button. I missed it when it popped up on the screen, but I caught it on the replay. That is what's up. Thank you so much for hitting that sub button. I do have a Discord. I don't know if you joined it, but you could definitely join it. It's in the description, and it's a pretty goated place, you know. Definitely got some people in there who know more than others, and I think it's super, super cool. And then you got people in there that are beginners, so it's a very helpful place for people who need help. Definitely love that Discord. I don't really use it myself though often, but it's a pretty good Discord. Do you stream longer on your days off? It really depends. I did it last day off by accident, but honestly, I was talking for a whole hour. I was like, oh shoot, like I was only supposed to talk for like 30 minutes and I talked for an extra hour. I was like, that's absurd. So I do sometimes go a little longer. Hey, Dia, what is up? Dia, it's been a long time. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it has been some time. I don't even remember the last live stream you've been in. But I should honestly stream longer on my days off, but the issue is like I do work 12-hour shifts every day. So like my energy does like really be like on a low. So even if it's my day off, like my first day off, I just got off a 12-hour. You know what I mean? So I could probably do it the second day off. But then, you know, my first, like, I don't know, it's so weird. I'm when it comes to my days off, like it's difficult. I can't join your Discord. It says the link is invalid. Oh, it does? Because I'm in the Discord and I love talking tech. I'm down for code reviews or pairing programming sessions with anyone. Hey, that's what's up. So then I'm probably going to have to change the Discord link. Does anyone else have issues with trying to join the Discord right now? I probably would just have to change the link, but I don't think I could change it right now. I'd have to change it later. So you said I had the same issue but did it through my phone and it worked. Okay. So then I wonder why that happens. It should work through everything, I feel like, but I guess not. I guess not. But yeah, this is pretty cool, man. I love seeing y'all in the Discord going crazy in there. That is pretty damn dope. But thank y'all to the new subs. We didn't really, well, we're one sub away from the limit, but we definitely made it. It's all good. It is all good. If anyone has any questions, if you're new here, man, I live stream every single day, 12 p.m. EST. So we're going to be finishing this calorie counter project tomorrow. But then also, hopefully we could get into another project. I'm not sure. I honestly should have planned out a little bit better of like these next couple streams. So we might end up getting into a project tomorrow, or we might end up getting into, so damn, it says invalid expired. Really? Let me see. Oh, you know what? I probably could switch it. But, damn. If I switch it, then y'all... Oh, wait, no. Let me go and get my Discord real quick. Let me go to my Discord, and then I'm gonna see if I can switch the link as of right now, just so y'all can get in there. I don't mind doing this right now. Hopefully it just logs into my Discord, because I honestly don't even remember what my Discord is. Alright, it does. Let me see if I can invite people. Let me get the link. Maybe the link just went invalid. I don't know. Let me try this new link. Or is this the same one? Oh, yeah, this is a new link. Okay. So maybe it resets after a while. So now try and see. If it takes you having to leave the stream and then come back and do what you gotta do. But it should start working now. It should start working now. It says you use VS Code. Yes, I do. He said let us in. I'm trying. I changed the link. So definitely refresh the page. If you have to leave, come back in. That's probably what you gotta do. So do I use VS Code? Yes, I do. And that's normally where I code a lot of my projects at. As of currently, I know enough JavaScript to make websites, but I still would consider myself a beginner in JavaScript. That's why I feel like when it comes to making projects, I do have a bunch of notes on how to make the project, just because I'm not like too skilled yet. But hopefully I get to a point where I don't really need notes. Like the other day, I did something that was very like simple to some people, but I did it without notes, and I was so happy about it, and it was so quick though. Like it was like an real easy thing to do. But it was like, felt good for me. But I definitely am the type of person where I do need notes, so I don't care. If y'all want to make fun of me for having notes, so be it. At the end of the day, at some point, I'm gonna get to the point where I don't need the notes. So I consider myself a beginner in HTML. No way. There is no way you know JavaScript more than you know HTML. Says you can create a permanent Discord invite link if you right-click on the text channel and invite people. On the bottom of the windows, there is an edit invite link button. There you can create a permanent one. I swore that that's what I did. I swore that's what I did because the thing is, it's like, oh, you're right, because it says your link expires every 7 days. So I could literally put never. But if I do never, it's going to change my link. So have y'all joined in yet? Have y'all joined in yet? Because I don't want to switch it because it's going to change my link. It's going to change my link. So let me know if Dia and Berko, if y'all ended up joining in. You said pin the link in the chat. You can't pin links in the chat for some reason. Description is missing now, at least for me. Oh damn. Did you leave and then come back in? Did you leave and come back in? Says, do you know HTML and CSS enough? I feel like I personally do, if you're talking about me. Oh, so you're kidding. Okay, I was gonna say Anacat. I'm like, come on, brother. There ain't no way. I'm on Angular framework. Gosh, the learning steep is crazy. It's insane, man. But I guess that's the journey. Says non-notes are good. We all have them to look stuff up. No, yeah, I don't know. Someone tried to make me feel like I was crazy for having notes. I just wanted to see real quick exactly, because like, the reason why I had the note was because I wanted to see, I think I told you this before, but when I make projects, I like to break down the project first. And then when I break down the project, then that's when I like to get into like, you know, making, like writing it out. So when I was saying, okay, let me just go check my notes real quick, I had broke down every piece of code because I wanted to understand why I was doing a certain thing. And then someone wrote in the comments and they're like, not you needing notes for web development. I was like, I just want to see how something works. I know, that's what I'm saying. Having notes can't be harmful. That's crazy. Alright, so then that's probably what I'm going to end up doing, but I do, like with the link, but I do want to see if people are able to join right now before switching it to a permanent link, because I already put the new link in there. So let me know if y'all are switching, or if y'all have been able to join. Let me see, I can check the welcome. Okay, so Dia was able to join, Berko joined. Okay, so then y'all are good. Oh, damn, we got 4 people that joined in today. Damn, that's crazy. Thank y'all so much for joining this server. How much people we got in the server? I think it's probably like 50 already? Or almost, maybe 49? That's crazy. Actually, I wonder if that includes me. So what am I about to do? Oh yeah, so now I'm gonna fix my link real quick. So let me fix my link. I'm gonna do never. There's gonna be no limit on how much you could use it. Now this is gonna generate a new link. So now I have it to where it would never expire. So let me fix my description. Paste. So now this is the new link. Perfection. So have a great day and night, Marzi. Thank you so much. See you later, Anaket. So you already joined? Okay, that's what's up. Y'all having notes is a good thing. Over time, you'll end up not needing it. Yeah, that's honestly the way I think about it. Is like, I'm only using notes for now, just because I'm so like newish to it. But eventually, I'm working towards that point of where I'm not going to need it. You know what I mean? So that's really how I see it. So React is easier. Been doing Angular for like 3 months. Still don't get it for real. It's all good, man. As long as you stay consistent, you put in the time, bro, you're definitely gonna end up learning it. But it's tough. It's tough. Like the fact that I'm getting so like better at my JavaScript. I'm not the best, but I'm getting better. I feel so much more motivated. Says, do you DSA for developments? Oh, are you talking to me or are you talking to Phil? I'm not using DSA. If you're talking to me, I'm not using DSA. No. I'm not. I don't use anything, I feel like, as of right now, outside of like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Those are the only things I do. But alright, y'all, man, I'm gonna have to end up ending this stream. It's about that time. It's been a lit time. Y'all made this stream worthwhile. Thank y'all so much for getting me really close to 1,350, my goal for the day. This is day 140. Man, we've come a long way with my HTML, my CSS, my JavaScript journey. There's, of course, still things I gotta do with my JavaScript, which is why the point is from now moving to halfway through September, planning on building a bunch of projects, and hopefully one day I could throw away this notebook and I could build without these damn notes, okay? He says, shout out for Yo Phil. You want me to shout you out? I can shout you out. Wait, do you have a YouTube channel? Yo Phil, do you post videos, though? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So data structures and algorithms for development, very rarely. I do eventually, though, if y'all are still here and y'all are new, I do eventually plan on doing a giveaway. Not positive when, but if y'all ever want to stick around just to wait until that giveaway, listen, I'm giving you the rights to do that. I don't know if you could do it on YouTube, so I might have to like tell y'all on my Instagram or on my Discord. So you gotta kind of join, 'Cause I don't know if I put that in my YouTube title when my channel gets, or not striked, but when the video gets struck down. You know what I mean? So it's like, definitely make sure y'all hit that sub button. You hit that sub button, or you join the Discord, my Instagram, either one. I will let you know when I'm doing that giveaway. It's gonna be like, I think $20 to 5 people. Or if y'all really don't want to do that, then we could do $100 to 1 person. But I think $20 to 5 people would be good. So just a tip from someone who had a really messed up learning roadmap. Please master JS before touching any kind of libraries. No, yes. Thank you so much for saying that. You have no idea how much like I had to defend this mindset. I don't know if I'm supposed to call you okay, but you have no idea how much I had to fight people on this mindset. I mean, there's of course a lot of people that agree with me too, but I have told so much people who came in here and talked about Tailwind. They talked about libraries. They talked about frameworks. I'm like, I'm not using it. I even made a YouTube video on it because it was getting that bad. Every stream, there was somebody coming and saying, I need to use a framework, or I need to use like an AI assistant, or I need to use this. I'm like, no, I want to learn strictly vanilla. Because I've heard plenty of people say that junior developers would walk in there not knowing what the hell to do because they were so stuck on frameworks. Or they didn't know how to fix something because it was within a framework and they didn't know how to fix it and make it work. So I'm like, I ain't doing it. He said make the giveaway by project challenge. Ooh, I could actually do that, but then I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it feels messed up. I feel like I kind of want it to be by chance. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be like, because let's say for instance, let's say for you, Aniket, let's say you're really good at building projects. Now imagine me going through all these projects and I'm like, oh, I like this project. Oh, I like this one. I like this one. And then now you basically won like $60 and it's kind of probably feels unfair to other people because they're probably not good project builders. So it's like, I'm still thinking about the game I want to do, but I do want it to be by chance. And I kind of wanted it to do something with coding, like, but I don't know. I mean, there's only one thing I was thinking of that isn't really about coding, but it was like maybe like a number guessing game. Like you can't fumble that. You can't, I can't pick and choose who I want to win. It's more like you won the money. You know what I mean? So I was thinking I could do like a number guessing game. I write a number down, whoever guesses it first in the first 10 seconds, not the closest, the one who gets it first. So if you don't get it, we redo it type stuff. But other than that, I'm like, I don't really know. Says, good for you sticking to your guns. Thank you so much. I can confirm it. She defended it with her life. No, I did, man. I wasn't playing. I'm not switching. Like, we'll follow on Twitch. And then that was even the worst part, 7. I went to go and see for the multi-streaming thing. I didn't know on Streamlabs to multi-stream, you need to pay, right? I'm like, okay, that's not bad. If it's like $20 a month, I'll do it. Honestly, how much was it? I don't remember, because I could be thinking of a different thing. But it might have been like 39 or 40. Well, 39 is, we don't gotta talk about that. I think it might have been $40. And I'm like, I already pay like Netflix, I do Peacock. Peacock went up in price. I'm like, $40 a month to multi-stream? I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm gonna pay that. Like, I don't know why people just want dumb money, bro. Like, why can't things just be for free? I mean, I think there's like third-party things you could do, but then it's like my whole laptop's gonna be sitting here running. It's gonna be crazy. You watch a lecture or just pure free code camp? I do free code camp, the Odin project. That's it. Free code camp, the Odin project, MDN docs for definitions, and I build. Those are the 4 things I do. So, it says, listen, guys, whoever doesn't win, make sure to spam rigged in the chat. No, that's what I'm saying, though, because what if, like, someone just clearly is a better project maker? It's like, I probably wouldn't pick you, so it's like I would have to do something else. You said to multi-stream? Yes. Like, I know that there's third-party apps where you can multi-stream for free, I guess, but it's like, imagine me running, like, another app that's streaming from somewhere else, and then I have to get another third-party for somewhere else. Like, it just would be too much running on my laptop at once. Like, I don't think I want to do that. But, yeah, I'm trying to find, like, a way to get off. But it's like, I'm chatting it up. I love the questions y'all got, man. I love the questions y'all got. But all right, I gotta leave, okay? It was very nice talking to y'all, though. Definitely see y'all in the Discord. Hopefully I can join in if I can see what the hell is going on. Let me see if I could, let me say what's up, because this is what we're doing. What? Oh, Dia, this cat photo. This cat's there. Damn, 4 people done joined in here. That is insane. So we're at 49 members in the Discord. That is cool. Bro, y'all, I'll be catching y'all later. Hope y'all ended up enjoying the stream. Hopefully y'all enjoy tomorrow's stream if I can plan it in time. But this is the end. Deuces!